Yet there are thousands of other people in the city who share the same experiences, and they should be inspired to be able to tell their stories as well.
So this documentary, what specifically is it covering?
This is covering some of the people whose lives have changed because of the Baltimore uprising, as well as the family of Tyrone West, who was done an unjust service by the city of Baltimore City when their brother, their son, was murdered by Morgan State police officers as well as Baltimore City police officers. And Greg Bernstein gave the police officers, he didn't give them charges. He didn't give that family a peace of mind. And you know, it just sheds light on some of the atrocities that the American media won't cover.
So this isn't just about one specific event or something. There's an overarching theme here with a message that you want to put out.
No, the foreign media did not come in and try to phenomenize Baltimore people being conscious just because of an uprising or a riot or a burning of a CVS. They came to get the full story of what led up to people pouring out into the streets and why there was so much pain. And I think that's a beautiful thing for people to see.
Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
I just want to let people know we got more trials coming up. Continue to protest, but continue to remember there are 5 more trials to come up. Protesting makes a presence that lets the city hall know, it lets the court system know that we are here, our voices will be heard, and that justice is not what we're asking for, but it is a demand.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right, you with what station are you with?
WBAL.
All right, WBAL is a staple in the community, correct?
Yes, sir.
So why is it that we got to have foreign media come here to tell a story about Baltimore that y'all can't tell yourself?
Well, I don't know what to...
Huh?
Shit, this is
I mean, I'm just saying, y'all right here in Baltimore, y'all live here, y'all here on the streets, you know what I'm saying? Y'all here, right here on the streets. You got a country that come from across the water to tell the stories that's going on here in Baltimore, and this been going on for a long time. Y'all's camera got a lot of this on film, where this police brutality been going on. And just because we having trials and had an uprising, now it's become an international issue. We got to start taking care of, the media's got to start putting a picture on this story. You know what I'm saying? You got to start holding yourselves just as accountable as you want to hold these streets. You feel me? You got to do a better job, cuz I'm here to make sure you do. You feel me?
What specifically?
What specifically? The things that led up to the uprising wasn't just the uprising. You know what I'm saying? It was the treatment of the black community. You got a military exactly. You got poverty. You spending more money in the inner harbor. You giving $100 million tips down there to the Harbor East, and you letting
people from out of town.
And you're letting it from people from out of town, and you ain't spending money in this black community. So what do you expect us to do? They had a lab. They had a scientific experiment about projects where they had these rats, abundance of rats put in a square box. And they started taking away the food and the water from the rats. And the rats started eating themselves.
Rat Park, yeah.
You remember that?
They would rather do the drugs than...
No. These were real rats. Now you took that project and that experiment and you put it in my community. And this is the cause and the just end of it, what you saw. So if you don't start holding these people accountable, if you don't start spending money in the community, if you don't alleviate this poverty and this disenfranchisement in the community, social economic deprivation, you're gonna have more than the uprising. You got an outcry, dog. You can't treat us like Palestinians and we Americans. I'm not saying that it's you. I'm saying it's what you represent, because you're part of the media. You get a paycheck from them. Now, don't take this personal, because I done did this to other people. You can ask Barry Sims. You can ask Doug Collins. You can ask Jane Miller. You can ask Rosa Lethowitz, because I got a war on the media because y'all got to do something with them lenses. We don't need out of country lenses, out of state lenses talking about Baltimore problems when y'all got that camera right there. You feel me? You got to give us the same respect that y'all giving the police, the same respect you give to politicians. You come in our living room every night. You feel me?